kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS number 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit nechome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnatet.
Over 1900 games brought us here, but history doesn't care about the journey.
The Premier League is the best league in the world.
La Liga is far and beyond the biggest winner.
It only remembers how it ends.
You bought it.
8 titles. 1 month of mayhem to decide them all. Stay connected and watch GoTV to catch the football season finale this May. It's on.
From 11th June to 19th July, everything can wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Get DSTV access for as little as 1,450 Kenya shillings today.
Atachin chitab Kalenjin eng ketesiet noton nechome nebo Kass Tv kakituiye tuan eng kasarta age logoiwekab emet cheitun eng lekasitab oeng ibwat ile tetutik konoton nebo ikweny emet neitu kong'etege sait agenge agoi sait aeng kebeberyat komait ketaun tetutiet. Ole betutab raini ketindoi Mheshimiwa MP nebo Aldai Marian Keitany. Kimoche kenai kotiengei ak keljin cheimuch konyor emetab Kenya ak mising ko Africa kotiengei ak tuyet noton kaiwongei emetab raini noton nebo Africa Forward Summit nekokiyai eng kotab tuiyosiek nebo KICC ole kotach chong'indab toek. Akot kounoton ketaunen korong logoiwekab emet cheitwech eng ketesiet nebo Kass TV. Kainenyu ko Shadrack Mutai en oret nebo kabarunet ketindoi Naomi Cherotich. Kait let en betutab raini tuyet noton nebo Africa Forward Summit nekotestai eng kasarta nebo betusiek oeng eng kotab tuiyosiek noton nebo KICC en yutet Nairobi. Kaboisien kandoik oratan komuch kokoito somet koityi kandoik kobun Africa komuch kocheng walutik chebo kipchulia kotiengei ak kaimutik chebune emotinwek choton nebo Africa asikeistoen atebet nekitiengei emotinwek choton nebo kiplelachek.
Africa does not need privilege, but fairness. We don't need exclusion, but inclusion. We do not seek confrontation, but partnership anchored on mutual respect, shared responsibility, and of course, shared progress. This summit, therefore, presents us with an opportunity to define a new era of engagement between Africa and its partners, an era based not on dependency, but on dignity. Not on extraction, but on value creation, and not on short-term transactions, but on long-term shared prosperity. Africa is rising, determined to shape its own destiny, and increasingly prepared to shape the future of the world itself. That is the Africa Forward agenda. An agenda grounded not on dependency, but in sovereignty. Not in vulnerability, but in resilience, and not in limitation, but in possibility. That is the Africa whose time has come.
We want to be beside you. It means that we have equal representation, better representation for Africa in international instances such as the UN, the financial institutions, and we want it represented in the Security Council of the UN.
The name of this summit captures the moment and the mission, Africa Forward. forward through one of the most turbulent global moments in living memory. Africa is not waiting. Africa is moving, and Africa is leading. African continents are driving one of the defining debates of our time on how to reform a global financial architecture designed in 1945 for a world that no longer exists. Africa played a leading role in the approval of the Pact of the Future by the General Assembly of the United Nations. It is African leadership building new tools like the Borrowers Platform, and so that the countries can speak as one and negotiate from strengths. Challenging the credit rating systems that locks too many of the borrowing tools they need. Africa has had a leadership in securing the Seville commitment to expand the lending power of multilateral development banks, to mobilize private capital at scale, and to deliver relief from the debt burden crushing developing economies. It is African leadership through the African Development Bank that is advancing a bold vision to reform the continental's financial architecture from within, mobilizing African resources for African priorities and prosperity.
Kagomongei kandoindet nebo chechang en bunge noton anan en Senate. Kagomongei kandoik chechang missing en county nebo Kericho akonerek kakwautiet namwa kole miten alage en chemung'ara chemoche kotech factorit noton nebo kawek en county nebo Kericho. Kaimongei kandoinatet noton nebo chechang en County Assembly nebo Kericho Philip Rono akoesio tetutikab chemung'araindet agenge nemoche kotech komosta nekiboren kawek en Kipkelion West en county nebo Kericho. Mwaat kole tokyingei noton konyalil temikab kawek en county noton.
Kong'ololjin sirikab logoiwek en County Assembly nebo Kericho komwa Majority Leader en County Assembly Philip Rono kole moiyoni chemung'araindet noton mwaat kele kochutyi mung'aretab kawek en county nebo Kericho ak Kisumu en oret nemanyolu.
Kitiem kosettlen en Kisii keun kokonyokotech pulping center en Oliep Kandege next to Chilchila Ward. Ako moche kayatat nguni tuguk kekuren buying centers eleolen kawek techeri chon biriren. Akwalen mbunik, akwalen kila kitu. Ko kaat en almost all the centers. Moche kwal kawek ako biko mile, ako biko pulpen, ako milen si kwalda. Ako moche kwal kawek chu cash. Kwalen wakulima cash. Kangal wakulima yes, lakabwa nda bichu kakabwa en oret nebo makornatet neo nia. Kole wakulima nyakyalun ak beit nemi over 100 shillings ini delivery. Ko kager kityo ale intention nebo bichu en ane. Ko mabwa bichu en oret ne noto.
Subkei ak Rono komiten arorutik chemakat kisub asiketoi komasta nebo boret ak ng'aetab kawek komakinyalil temindet en oret age tugul.
Number 1, sikechobun license ipalpen kawek koyoche itindoi plantation nemarekunen ekarishek 5 sikechobun itech centait nekipalpenen kawek. Ko ichochu matinye mbaret, kanyokwal kityo uyan kolisen uyan en Kandege konde pulping center akoyatat buying centers. Kii koibu chorset nemakimwonchin ngap tam komi regulation ni kawek koba factory ake suspecten kele kabunu ano kawechu. Komi yeketracendo ngap ibe ko to a certain cooperative society ne member. Lakini in this case ko kakindeot kityo yekyale ku bandek ak maragon. Ibute kawek ak ialde obesi.
Kang'ong'indet kole imuch kowech noton boisietab cooperative societies en county nebo Kericho ak en let kochor alyet chemung'araindet noton konyalil temik kasarta nemekomiten kibagengeisiek anan cooperative societies.
Kemoe kekoshinechin. Kakeng'alal ak wakulima ak cooperative society. Kele elekikebunu ak ng'alechu eb kawat ak ele kokei ko kokoib dollars chechang kobwa yu. Ko niker volumes en Coffee Exchange ko Kericho ko the leading en ng'alekab volumes. Aketesetai ko ki county government ko ki MCAs on individual levels ke encourage biik kyok komin kawek. Lakini makimwa ko in makora na koker kole kochang'a kawek en Kericho au particularly kachang'a en Kipkelion constituencies. Konam konyokoib kit nekyole kawek kebe kepalpen ak koyochigei tugukwak ako kakokoi wakulima rabinik chema rabinik. Kokakotoretech kawechu kongotoche chito rabinikab kawek.
Kamwa majority leader nekamiten en kibagenge ak MCA nebo Londiani Vincent Korir kole miten katiaknatet en mung'aretab kawek kobaten makat kisub ng'atutik tugul asikeistoengei yautik chemakararan en sekta nebo kawek en emoni.
Makieshe ng'alekab sokouru. Kamwa ale sikekonin kityo ipalpen kosubkei ak ng'atutioni. Mi ng'atutiet. Kenya ko regulateni ng'atutik. Yon imoche ipalpenjigei kamwa ale kipkelioni nito ketindoi private people chepalpenjingei kawek. Lakini ko kiisub ng'atutik kole itindoi eka 5 akwo barak sikekonin license ipalpenjigei. Ngap kimoe kenai kele kawechu ipalpeni iibunen ano.
Mwa kounoni ale county government nebo Kericho ko kakimwa license ko kakimwa kele kaikai matobwat amatotiem okoite licenses en biik chemakingen ako en wanabiashara chemakoraek. Number 2 ko AFA ko regulator nebo industry nebo agriculture kemoche kobwa AFA konyokoker akonai kole ng'o bichuton ako kibwanundo ano. Lakini ya matakomukakyan tugul ko kakimwa kele ki tayari kora amun biik ko chetindoi power neo. Ko kakimwa kele kemobilizeni wakulima akechek aketilil.
Aripotinye logoiwekab emet chebo Kass kong'eten county nebo Kericho, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Yekiistoengei noton kokanam police chebo county nebo Nakuru anan Town West kamet agenge ak werinyin en operation nekim mising nekingei kiterter chobet noton mayek chemeyonotin en komosta nebo Muhoi en Beketoni. Mayek choton koboto litaisiek 20 chebo chang'aa ak litaisiek 230 chebo ethanol ole kakon kateunet ribikab kalyet kole tesetai operation noton asikomuch kiterter mung'aretab mayek chemeyonotin.
Kanam ofisaek chebo police en Nakuru West kamet ak werit agenge en operation nekakiyai nekitokyin maiywek chemoyonotin en komosta nebo Murugi nemiten kebeberta nenaat ko Mbeketoni. Kosubkei ak ofisaek choton bo police ko kakotestai kwo barak chobet ak aldaetab maiywek chemoyonotin mising ko chang'aa chemwaat kele kiboisien ethanol kerieche.
That lady is using ethanol to distill chang'aa, and the ethanol is now being kept by our son, who is called Njagi. Now it's like a cooperation of producing chang'aa while using ethanol. That is what we have been able to establish, because now, as you can see, we have 230 liters of chang'aa, of the ethanol that we have been able to recover. We have also recovered 20 liters of chang'aa.
En operation inoton ko kakinam chang'aa litaisiek 20 ak ethanol litaisiek 230.
Kwamba nyingi inaweza kuwa tunja faulu kuipata, lakini tunajua ya kwamba hapa tutakuwa hapa on daily basis. Na kuna jambo ninataka kuambia mama kabla ya kuendelea sana. Kuna mambo itambidi afanye. Ataacha hii kazi, kama ataacha atahama, na kama atahama ataishi kotini.
Kamwa ofisayano nebo police en Nakuru West Isaac Kimweli kole tesetai ichek ak operation ito noton akoi koker kole kakikirinda maiywek en komosaton.
We are going to sustain this operation on illicit brew and also on a second generation, on those who are operating outside the stipulated time, because the licenses have clearly stipulated the time that outlets are supposed to be opened to sell alcohol. So for them that are selling before time, for them that are selling after time, we are going to arrest them and we are going to take them to court.
Kongeten county nebo Nakuru, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Sylvester Rono.
En county nebo Uasin Gishu koikoito kurset koityi biikab emet komuch konamgei eun ak stakeholders tugul koboto ribikab kalyet en bod nekitokyin kiterter boisiet noton nebo kerichekab bokitet.
Kosubkei ak director netonondochin Alcoholic Drinks Control Board en serikalitab county nebo Uasin Gishu Koya Mayo kokakoit kasarta nenyolu kotoret biikab boror serikali en boriet nekitokyin mayek choto kobun ng'ong'onetab biik cheoldoi mayek chemaiyonotin koboto kebeberwek chekioldoe mayek choto.
Boisioni ko boisiet neo ak kesome biik chok chebo gaa ketoretkei ing ke chokikure sharing information. Kimoche biik cho kokonech amu icheket chemi nganasok ak kokere tuguk chetesetai kemoche kotoretech kokonech naet nebo icheket chemung'arainik chemoititotin cheyoe mung'areshek chebo kong'em lagokchok.
Kayaror koya kole kong'ete taunetabgei nebo kenyini kokikonam ichek mayek chemaiyonotin koboto ethanol cheite litaishek 11,000 ak kenam biik cheite 89 kit nekamwa kole tesetai ichek ak kirwoget en inguni. Ole kaikimit kole bendi kotesetai ichek ak operation nekim en county nitok akoi keterter mayechoto maiyonotin.
Kotesetai operations kokimuch ketumde anan keng'em mayek chemoititotin litaishek 11,000 ak kenam biik 89 chekokimut koba kotini ak kotesetai kesishekwak. Ko amu notok kemoche kemwa komie kele ko ki serikalit nebo county nebo Uasin Gishu kemwoe kesubi tononetab governor nenyo Dr. Jonathan B nemwoe ine betusiek tugul kolen kimoche Uasin Gishu kotililit kotko matkobit aldaet chobet ak aldaet nebo mayek chemoititotin.
En kasarata kokoito koya kateunet koiti chemung'arek cheisuldae mung'aret nebo aldaetab mayek kole bendi kotuitos ichek ak kerkong'et neng'wan angot kenyor koaldochin lagok mayek. Kit nekamwa kole eng nematiny komabendi koyani ichek keng'em sobetab lagok en oret age tugul.
Makiyoni ko ki serikali koityi letaetab mayek chemaiyonotin, mayek chesumu, korikyi lagokchok chemengechen chebo sukul. Ko ki serikali ko kokechobe ak ketinye ofisaek cheyome, kitinye karishek cheyome, kitinye asikarik cheyome ak ketinye mwanik chebo karishek cheyome. Kiite kokwotinwek tugul eng kaunti nenyo nebo Uasin Gishu kotko matkorikyi lakwetab sukul mayek. Ak kemwachini chemung'arainik konai komie kole mung'aret age tugul netieme koleta mayek chemaiyonotin koityi lagokab sukul ing nganasok ak kokwotinwek ko ng'oliot nemakiyoni ko ki serikali.
Kong'ete nganaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass Tv, kanenyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Ko oret agenge nebo imuch kekanapta mung'aret ak kabatisiet en county nebo Nandi kotete kibagengeit noton nebo Chamber of Commerce and Industry mornetab Nandi en kibagenge ak serikalitab county nebo Nandi igorta nebo kabartaetab mung'aret ak kabatisiet ntokyingei kokanapta mung'aret ak kabatisiet en county noton.
Kong'alalchin ketesiani eng ofisinyi nemite taonitab Kapsabet, komwa CEO nebo kibagenge noto bo Chamber of Commerce mornetab county nebo Nandi Festus Koko kole tete ichek ikoratab kabartaetab mung'aret ak kabatisiet ko oret agenge nebo kekanapta mung'aret eng county nebo Nandi.
Kimite yu rani amu kosubkei ak kabartaet nebo mung'aret ak kabatisiet nekitinye eng Nandi tarikishek 28 ak 29 arawanitok bo Smooth eng Kapsabet. Kibendi kemakchini kibarte mung'aret chechok eng Nandi, kibarte kabatisiet nekitinye eng Nandi County, kiborchi emet anan kiborchi North Rift ak kiborchi Kenya mzima sikonai kole ne chekeyoe, ne biashara chekeyoe eng Nandi, ne mung'aret nekeyoe ak kesapoten wanabiashara chechok anan wakulima chechok konyor market anan alishet nebo tugukwak chebo mbar anan chebo kabatisiet asikesapoten icheket kong'ete kotes mung'arenywa mising. Kongoi.
Kaunti nebo Nandi kotinye kelchin nebo kabatisietab minutik cheterter cheboto kolsetab chaik, kawek, miwek koboto minutik alak cheterter ak baetab tuga mising ko tuga chebo chego.
Kitinye nguno coffee, kitinye avocado, kitinye chego, kitinye akot chaik chekimeche kesapoten sikemekan sure kele kaalda eng emoni anan sikonyor kora support wanabiashara chechok kiro products chechwak ak kwal eng Kenya mising ak emotinwekab sang.
Kounoto kowendi kotoreti nito chemung'arainik ak meng'ikab kaunti nebo Nandi kokanapta ichek mung'aret ak kabatisiet.
Nandi Trade Expo keyoe tarik 28 ak 29 eng Kapsabet Kipchoge Complex. Kibortoi tuguk chebo mbar, kibortoi mung'areshek, kibortoi machinery kimokchini biikab boror anan wakulima chebo Nandi kobwa nyokoro kokerchigei teknolojia nemi agriculture, nyokoro tuguk chemokyingei ko mkulima akobo kora kobarta akichek tuguk chetinye eng gaa chemeche kealdachi Kenya, kealda eng Nandi ak kealdachi ng'ony komugul.
Kacher ine kora meng'ikab kaunti nebo Nandi koityi kamanutiet neo kurset nebo kocham ichek mung'aret mising ko neranik chematinye boisionik.
Chersenyo neo Chamber of Commerce kemeche ketach anan kekur biik tugul chebo Nandi County sikomuch kochut mung'aret. Kitoche biik tugul komekan sure kele ongiro mung'aret nekakichut mateketebi kityo ngachang'an neranik kemeche ketachak asikobwa kinetak aketebi kenai ole kiteptoi eng mung'aret ak keyai mung'aret amu eng nguno ko kito ne toreti biik chechang anan nesire biik chechang ko mung'aret. So tunaomba vijana wote wabwa tugul sikeng'ololchine akochut mung'aret matitebi chi kityo nemetinye mung'ara.
Kong'etegei kaunti nebo Nandi logoiwekab emet chebo Kass. Kainenyu ko Nelson Tarbei.
Kaimong'e chong'indab biikab emet kobun counties 4 chebo North Rift asikokoito kerutikwak kotinygei ak magetab kimuch keyochi walet bilit noton nebo Kenya National Bureau of Statistics koek Kenya National Bureau of Statistics Authority ko oret agenge nebo kekanapta boisionik ak ketoret eng kanaptaetab legut neyoton kimuch kotoi serikali asikomuch keboisien ketoreten serikalisiek choton chebo counties.
Kosubkei ak ofisayat no anan Head of Legal en Kenya National Bureau of Statistics Linda Olwenyi nekatach kerutikab biikab emet eng counties 4 chotok chebo North Rift komwoe ine kole mitei maket notok nebo keyachi walet bilit notok kong'ete Kenya National Bureau of Statistics KNBS agoi koek Kenya National Bureau of Statistics Authority newendi kotoreti eng kanaptaetab kweet ak tesetab boisionik chik.
Kenya National Bureau of Statistics is the body corporate in charge and responsible for collection, analysis, compilation and dissemination of official statistics in Kenya. Today we are here in this cluster to present a money bill in the form of the Statistics Bill 2026, and we are here to collect the views of the public, largely from 4 counties, that is the Turkana, West Pokot, Uasin Gishu, and Elgeyo Marakwet. The bill seeks to align to the Constitution 2010. It also aims to take note of the emerging areas on statistics. We are also seeking to establish a fund which will help the statistics to grow in our country, both at the national and the county level. And lastly, we are seeking to repeal the 2006 Act, which established the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, because it is the feel of the public that it is time that Kenya National Bureau of Statistics become an authority on matter statistics.
Kama Olwenyi kole yekiachi walet bilit notok koek Statistics Act notok nebo 2006 kotoreti oleo kotuyogei serikalishekab counties ak serikalit no koum eng nyorunetab tugukab kamanut anan data neboto nyorunetab rabinik cheyamei konamgei ak kaitetab chong'indab biik.
There's no much difference. We are just changing name and now taking our position as an authority and a regulator on matter statistics. We have added more functions which reinforce an authority. For example, establishment of an institution. We are also enlarging our mandate so that we are also able to handle other areas which were not provided for in our current acts.
Kamwa icheket kole wendi kibagenge notok kotonondochin eng tokchinetab koum konoret ak letaetab statistics tugul koityi kebeberwek cheterter eng kasuldaetab boisionikwak.
Ni kichobei ko netoreti counties ak national government komuch koyai kito aenge. Singecheng ng'alekab data konomegei chebo counties ak chebo national ako toret eng banganetab counties ak national government. Ngekwei data background ngekwei big data konai kole tuguk tugul chekitebe anan data chekikolekteni ko muhimu eng tesetab tai nebo koret.
Eng komastanyi kolosu director nebo tetutyonotok eng county nebo Uasin Gishu Jacqueline Masit bilit notok eng kit notok nemwoe kole yekisirto koek ng'atutiet kowendi konyorune kelchin serikalishekwak nyorunetab lengut anan funding eng programs chechwaket.
The bill is very timely
For us, it will really help us in the establishment of the statistical offices in the counties. As a county, Uasin Gishu County will already have a unit, but it will, the bill will really help us in fully operationalizing the directorates. And also concerning the fund that is currently being proposed in the bill, it will really help us in capacity building of the statisticians at the county level, and also in linkage with the national statistical system.
Kong'ete taunitab Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Kagomwa ofisayan tononjin lewenisiet en komosta nebo koning'eten ng'atutik nebo Emurua Dikir Caleb Kegonde kole chobotin en kasitab ang'wan komuch kondochi lewenisiet akoyai imanda akoi kelewen MP nebo Emurua Dikir en lewenisiet noton neming'in kosipkei ak nekibet sobet neki MP nekeberatan Joanna Ng'eno Ngong kobun nyasutiet noton nebo ndegeit.
Watazamaji wenzangu, hamjambo. Kwa majina mimi naitwa Caleb Gekonde. Mimi ndio returning officer wa Emurua Dikir constituency kwa hii by election yenye iko tarehe 14 on Thursday mwezi huu wa 5. Kwa ufupi nataka niwajulishe ya kwamba tuko ready as IPC kwa hii by election. So far tumetrain poll officials, tulianza na POs na DPOs last week kutoka Tuesday mpaka Friday na Sunday this week na Monday jana tukamalizia na polling clerks. Emurua Dikir iko na 94 polling stations. Na tunapoenda siku ya uchaguzi on Thursday, nataka kuwakumbuza registered voters tutaamkia our polling stations. Zinafunguliwa saa 12 asubuhi na zitafungwa saa 11 jioni. Lakini huenda ikawa PO atachelewa kufungua. Kama amechelewa dakika kama 5, ataongeza masaa ya kufunga jioni na dakika 5. Tusema amefungua saa 12 na dakika 5, atafunga saa 11 na dakika 5. Tunataka kuwaomba wana Emurua Dikir tuendelee kutimiza amani. Uchaguzi ni wetu na sisi kama IPC tunawahakikishia kwa njia yote tuko ready na uchaguzi itakuwa free, fair, transparent and credible. Na tunataka the will of the people wa Emurua Dikir itimizwe kabisa. Na tumekuwa na mikutano na sina security officers kutoka mbeleni mpaka hata wa leo. Wametuhakikishia ya kuwa tutafanya kazi pamoja sana sana kutimiza amani wakati tunapoenda kwa hii by election. There are few hotspots wame-identify yenye watashughulikia kama security. Lakini la maana na muhimu ni kuitimiza wananchi wenzangu tunapoenda kupiga kura. Wacha kila mwananchi exercise his or her democratic right bila kuwa intimidated ama bila kusuhiliwa. Na sisi kama IPC vile nimewaambia tunataka ikue ya amani, ikue free, fair and transparent by election. So far na tuko na 5 candidates. Tuko na candidate wa PNU Madam Mheshimiwa Desma Jerono. Tuko na candidate wa UDA anaitwa David Kipsang, jina linajulikana ni Dora. Tuko na wa DCP anaitwa Mheshimiwa Vincent Kibet. Tuko na wa PNU anaitwa Gideon Koech. PNU, sorry, nime confuse hapo. National Vision Part of Kenya, I'm sorry. Na tuko na wa RLP anaitwa Mheshimiwa Kenneth Kiprono. Wote wako uwanjani. Wananchi ndio watafanya uamuzi on Thursday.
Noton ko lewenisiet neming'in nekiyoe en koning'eten ng'atutik nebo Emurua Dikir en kasitab ang'wan. Yekimande en yoton kebendi county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet ole tomo konyor toretet neititayat rwoik chi kobun koimutik choton chebo osisiet en meng'otosiek noton naat ko gender based violence en taonit nebo Iten. Ntakosipkei ak noton ko konamgei eun City of Miramas eng kibagenge anan kobun emetab Ufaransa eng kibagenge ak Strides for Africa asikotoi ketesiet nekisorunen ak ketoreten kaimutik anan biik che mising ko rwoik chebune kaimutik cheu choton.
Kaimutietab usisiet ak kanyalilet anan gender based violence ko kaimutiet nebo ingwony komugul ne noto ko magat konamgei eun emotinwekab ingwony akotokyi borionoto kaimutionoto. Nito ko kosubkei ak ofisaek kobun City of Miramas eng emetab Ufaransa kondochini meya nebo city noto Frederick Viguru koboto ambassador nebo sports Simon Raulin chekaindochi eng yatetab ketesiet nekitorete rwoik koboto biik alak chebo ureriosiek nekakiyat eng taonitab Iten nenaat ko Strides for Africa.
Seeing and hearing the life moments that were shared today makes that will even more powerful. And from an ambassador for sports, I want to say with a heartful sincerity that you are the most powerful ambassador for sports. You together show what sports can do, what team spirit can do, what discipline and resilience can do, and what working together can do.
Kosubkei ak CEO nebo kibagengenoto bo Strides for Africa, Joan Jelimo inendet ko labatindet kobun taonoto bo Iten, komwa kole kitoi inendet ketesyonoto amu kikoborionji rwoik chechang chekikobun kaimutionoto bo gender based violence.
As a friend to Agnes Tirop, and she was murdered by the husband. She was someone I knew, someone I trained with. And for me, it became deeply personal. I felt like I could not just sit down, cry and mourn, but something needs to be done. It is very sad that 6 months after that, we lost Damaris. She was just 100 meters from here. She was also my friend. Then in 2024 in Olympics in Paris, I was with Rebecca Cheptegei, and she was burned alive by the husband. These are people I knew. These are people I trained with. These are my close friends. We could meet on a daily basis. But I could not read that there was any form of violence or there was anything going through them. This was the same pattern of violence.
Kangong municipal manager nebo taonitab Iten Felix Kirongo kole magat eng biik cheikoitoi korik chebo meng'otiet eng taoninoto konai komie biik cheikochini korik choto bo meng'otiet amu chechang ko biik cheyoegei kou rwoik ako icheget ko kiplelutinik chemache kowech kainetab rwoik kobun kaimutionoto bo gender based violence eng taoninoto bo Iten.
Very soon kemeche kekur tugul ak keregistan sikenai kele ng'o ak ng'o chemi korichu. So ngobitu ng'alal ak tugul kengen kitinye korik nai ile ng'o nemenye korik. Kimeche kenyoru database nebo wakimbiaji tugul eng Iten.
And us as the National Police Service and the government, we are always there to support the good cause that is there. We have worked together to support and investigate those cases where girls have undergone GBV. And we have a desk at the police station where all cases reported are investigated. And we have police officers who have been trained and dedicated to that work of investigating and prosecuting gender-based violence cases.
Kongete county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Andrew Kimeto.
Chitab Kalenjin ko choton ko logoiwekab emet chekaimuch kaitun eng ketesiet noton nechome nebo Kass TV kobaten ibwat ile en nguni kebendi ketou tetutiet ak Mheshimiwa MP nebo Aldai Marian Keitany kotiengei ak tetutik cheterchin chebo bandab tai tesetai nguni en emet kobaten en yuton amoche atiakta Naomi Chirotich. Kainenyu ko Shadrack Mutai.
Over 1,900 games brought us here, but history doesn't care about the journey.
The Premier League is the best league in the world.
La Liga is far and beyond the biggest winner.
It only remembers how it ends.
You bought it.
8 titles. 1 month of mayhem to decide them all. Stay connected and watch DSTV to catch the football season finale this May. It's on.
Turn up the heat with endless entertainment on Star Times. Feel every moment of the action as the biggest leagues reach their thrilling finales. Recharge your monthly subscription to unlock a world of endless drama to enjoy Novella E, now available on your Nyota bouquet. Dive into blockbuster movies with the launch of TNT, your new home of big screen hits. And for the little ones, a world of non-stop fun on Cartoon Network. Now on Star Times.
That's more like it.
Renew your subscription for non-stop entertainment, drama, sports, movies, kids, reality, and news. Download the Star Times On app to enjoy all your favorite shows and stream live channels on the move. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
Kimitei agobo inye ago kimita siginetkei kibaibaitgei ak inoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en namba 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit neichome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet.
Over 1,900 games brought us here, but history doesn't care about the journey.
The Premier League is the best league in the world.
La Liga is far and beyond the biggest winner.
It only remembers how it ends.
You bought it.
8 titles. 1 month of mayhem to decide them all. Stay connected and watch GoTV to catch the football season finale this May. It's on.
From 11th June to 19th July, everything can wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Get DSTV access for as little as 1,450 Kenya shillings today.
Tetutietab netesetai koitun eng kila komut kasi eng Kass TV kong'ete sait aeng nebo kemboi agoi sait ang'wan nebo kemboi omita kanendet Jacqueline Arusei. Watileng netesetai ketindoi segments cheterter, mitei kebeberta nebo what's trending, king'olole akobo topics chekotestai ko trendan during the week eng social media. Aketindoi kora kebeberta nebo Talent Central. Kitoche tienik nyokobarta talent nenywanet akonyor support kobun akweket mashabik.
Last time I conversation. Last time I see in a relation.
Ongetuyen kila komut kasi eng netesetai. Omita kanendet Jacqueline Arusei. Inakuanga moto fire.
Lene ureriosek ketuitosi eng tetutiet nebo Lene ureriosek elekitokyinige ng'wondet nebo ureriosek.
Course haikuwa mzuri sana, ilikuwa mbaya.
Kong'eten chopchinetab kei nebo rwoik chebo emetab Kenya kochopchingei labatosiek cheterter ak urerenik chebo emet nebo Kenya. Koboto kora ng'alalutik chebo ng'amotik chebo ureriosiek eng emoni.
Soameche alechi vijana tugul kaikai ongeboisie talenta chekikonech sikobit keboisien en oret nekararan.
Kila betut nebo Jumatatu ak betut nebo komut kasi
Eng uitugul imite atajin missing eng tetutyetab kaskasari. Nekibun kabaibaitetab kei kobun tienwogik cheterter cheu bongo.
Niko salama, salama, sijui wewe uko.
Afrobeat.
Baby, feel my command like some
Amapiano. Ak alak chechang missing. Keri ile kotuye ak anendet Cherotich kila Jumamos kong'etkei sait 4 nebo karon.
Posten on Twitter, Insta, ak inde Facebook. Kona ingwanduni kole impo wangu.
Tetutyetab nenetesetai extra ko tetutiet nekibun mix chemoto moto played by one and only our baddest DJ Redmond.
Redmond, Ole Serem.
Ibwate kora kole eng kasarta age ketoche influencers, tiktokers, social media influencers ak chi age tugul nekose kotindoi talent ako meche kobartagei eng mashabik.
Can become red flag. We were green flag and it did not help us with anything. Can we just?
Ongetuye eng kila Jumamos eng nenetesetai extra omitaganende Jacqueline Arusei. Akiwatile mix anan tienwogik ko moto moto chebutun one and only our baddest DJ. Get to you every Saturday in Kass Tv.
Omera Okebe, Professor. As you know, I'm the benchmark of agriculture in East and Central Africa.
Nikusaidiaje?
Uko na dawa ya baridi?
Iko.
Mea.
Ami.
Na uko na dawa ya fungo? Meda.
Mwedia. Nipatie mistress. Hii baridi na waru.
My friend, why are you joking with agriculture? Iko wapi ya fungo? Na ya kuponya? Ya kuzuia? Okebe.
Professor.
Mistress ni dawa ya kipekee yenye uwezo wa kuzuia na kuponya magonjwa ya baridi kwenye nyanya na viazi. Mistress 72WP, pata mazao tele, a product of Osho Chemical Industries Limited.
Kasarta age tugul ko kaitar boisieng'ung. Eng kila koskoling anget ale imite imunyi ak ibongoni boisiet nebo mutai. Kero, meboekan amu amiteu akobo inye. Aibun tetutyetab Kass tienikchok kila Jumatatu akoi komut kasi. Sikong'etkei sait 11 akot sait 12 ak kebeberyat. Eng yutok aibun tienwogik cheiboiboin ak nesire tugul ko tienwogik cheistoun stress. Omite ak anendet Cherotich.
Tetutyetab nenetesetai koitun eng kila komut kasi eng Kass TV kong'ete sait 2 nebo kemboi akoi sait 4 nebo kemboi omite ak anendet Jacqueline Arusei. Ibwatile nenetesetai ketindoi segments cheterter, mite kebeberta nebo what's trending, king'olole akobo topics chekotestai ko trendan during the week eng social media. Aketindoi kora kebeberta nebo Talent Central. Kitoche tienik nyokobarta talent nenywanet akonyor support kobun akweket mashabik.
Last time I go conversation. Last time I see in a relation.
Ongetuye eng kila komut kasi eng nenetesetai. Omite ak anendet Jacqueline Arusei. Inakuanga moto fire.
Lene ureriosiek ketuitosi eng tetutiet nebo Lene ureriosiek elekitokyinige ng'wondet nebo ureriosiek.
Course haikuwa mzuri sana, ilikuwa mbaya.
Kong'eten chopchinetab kei nebo rwoik chebo emetab Kenya kochopchingei labatosiek cheterter ak urerenik chebo emet nebo Kenya. koboto kora ng'alalutik chebo ng'amutik chebo ureriosiek eng emoni.
So ameche alechi vijana tugul kaikai ongeboisie talenta chekikonech sikobit keboisie eng oret nekararan.
Kila betut nebo Jumatatu ak betut nebo komut kasi.
Over 1900 games brought us here, but history doesn't care about the journey.
The Premier League is the best league in the world.
La Liga is far and beyond the biggest winner.
It only remembers how it ends. You bought it. 8 titles. 1 month of mayhem to decide them all. Stay connected and watch DSTV to catch the football season finale this May. It's on.
Turn up the heat with endless entertainment on Star Times. Feel every moment of the action as the biggest leagues reach their thrilling finales. Recharge your monthly subscription to unlock a world of endless drama to enjoy Novella E, now available on your Nyota bouquet. Dive into blockbuster movies with the launch of TNT, your new home of big screen hits. And for the little ones, a world of non-stop fun on Cartoon Network. Now on Star Times.
That's more like it.
Renew your subscription for non-stop entertainment, drama, sports, movies, kids, reality, and news. Download the Star Times On app to enjoy all your favorite shows and stream live channels on the move. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
Kimitei agobo inye ago kimita siginetkei kibaibaitkei ak inoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en number 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit neichome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet naet.
Over 1900 games brought us here, but history doesn't care about the journey.
The Premier League is the best league in the world.
La Liga is far and beyond the biggest winner.
It only remembers how it ends. You bought it. 8 titles. 1 month of mayhem to decide them all. Stay connected and watch GoTV to catch the football season finale this May. It's on.
From 11th June to 19th July, everything can wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Get DSTV access for as little as 1,450 Kenya shillings today.
Eng uitugul ole imite atojin missing eng tetutyetab kaskasari nekibun kabaibaitetabkei kobun tienwogik cheterter cheu bongo, afrobeat, amapiano ak alak chechang missing. Keri ile kotuye ak anendet Cherotich kila Jumamos kong'etkei sait 4 nebo karon.
Posten on Twitter, Insta ak inde Facebook. Konai ng'wenduni kole impo wangu.
Tetutyetab nenetesetai extra ko tetutiet nekibun mixed moto played by one and only our baddest DJ Redmond.
Redmond, Ole Serem.
Ibwate kora kole eng kasarta age ketoche influencers, tiktokers, social media influencers ak chi age tugul nekose kotindoi talent akomeche kobartagei eng mashabik.
Can become red flag. We wore green flag and it did not help us with anything. Can we just
Ongetuye eng kila Jumamos eng nenetesetai extra omitaganendet Jacqueline Arusei akiwatile mix anan tienwogik ko moto chebutun one and only our baddest DJ. Get to you every Saturday in Kass TV.
Lene ureriosiek ketuitosi eng tetutiet nebo Lene ureriosiek elekitokyinige ng'wondet nebo ureriosiek
Course haikuwa mzuri sana, ilikuwa mbaya.
kong'eten chopchinetab kei nebo rwoik chebo emetab Kenya kochopchingei labatosiek cheterter ak urerenik chebo emet nebo Kenya. Koboto kora ng'alalutik chebo ng'amotik chebo ureriosiek eng emoni.
So ameche alechi vijana tugul kaikai ongeboisie talenta chekikonech sikobit keboisie eng oret nekararan.
Kila betut nebo Jumatatu ak betut nebo komut kasi
Tetutietab netesetai koitun eng kila komut kasi eng Kass Tv kong'ete sait aeng nebo kemboi akoi sait ang'wan nebo kemboi omita kanendet Jacqueline Arusei. Ibwatileng netesetai ketindoi segments cheterter mite kebeberta nebo what's trending king'olole akobo topics chekotestai ko trendan during the week eng social media. Aketindoi kora kebeberta nebo Talent Central. Kitoche tienik nyokobarta talent nenywanet akonyor support kobun akweket mashabik.
Last time I go conversation. Last time I see in a relation.
Ongetuye eng kila komut kasi eng netesetai. Omita kanendet Jacqueline Arusei. Inakuanga moto fire.
Omera Okebe, Professor. As you know, I'm the benchmark of agriculture in East and Central Africa.
Nikusaidiaje?
Uko na dawa ya baridi? Iko. Mea.
Ami.
Na uko na dawa ya fungo? Meda.
Mwedia. Nipatie mistress. Hii baridi na waru.
My friend, why are you joking with agriculture? Iko wapi ya fungo? Na ya kuponya? Ya kuzuia? Okebe.
Professor.
Mistress ni dawa ya kipekee yenye uwezo wa kuzuia na kuponya magonjwa ya baridi kwenye nyanya na viazi. Mistress 72WP, pata mazao tele, a product of Osho Chemical Industries Limited.
Turn up the heat with endless entertainment on Star Times. Feel every moment of the action as the biggest leagues reach their thrilling finales. Recharge your monthly subscription to unlock a world of endless drama to enjoy Novella E, now available on your Nyota bouquet. Dive into blockbuster movies with the launch of TNT, your new home of big screen hits. And for the little ones, a world of non-stop fun on Cartoon Network. Now on Star Times.
That's more like it.
Renew your subscription for non-stop entertainment, drama, sports, movies, kids, reality, and news. Download the Star Times On app to enjoy all your favorite shows and stream live channels on the move. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
From 11th June to 19th July, everything can wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Get DSTV access for as little as 1,450 Kenya shillings today.
Lene ureriosiek ketuitosi eng tetutiet nebo Lene ureriosiek elekitokyinige ng'wondet nebo ureriosiek
Course haikuwa mzuri sana, ilikuwa mbaya.
kong'eten chopchinetab kei nebo rwoik chebo emetab Kenya kochopchingei labatosiek
Atochin chitab Kalenjin en ketesiet noton nechome nebo Kass Tv. Kakituye kora kamaunen tale emetab raini ketindoi Mheshimiwa MP noton nebo Aldai Marian Keitany komwoech kotinygei ak panganutik chebo serikali chemiten en nguni ak olimbo Aldai. Tos une boisionikab bandab tai, mi ng'alekab sitimok, mi ng'alekab ortinwek, mi ng'alekab sukulisiek ak ng'alekab kobit bandab tai cheboto kora kiyapta chepkondok chebo basari koityi kipsomaninik kekusin noton komalo kobaten ketaunen kinatestai emetab raini kaiwongei tuyet noton nebo Africa Forward Summit nekotestai en betusiek aeng ole ko busy kot missing kanatab Nairobi komi chiletabgei kotinygei ak kandoik chekomiten en tuyet en kot noton nebo tuyosiek nebo KICC. Tos ne kelchinoik chemuch kemwa emetab raini kele kokimuch kenyorunen kotinygei ak tilyandit nemiten emetab Kenya ak emetab France koboto kora Africa komugul somat ketiengei emotinwek chebo sang nebo kiplelachek. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Marian en studio. Kama kwa kasar komakituye.
Kikoteken time lakini ami yura.
Okay.
Ichamwa korok akate biikab Kalenjin ing lemi olemite. And more specifically biikab Nandi, biikab Aldai constituency. Summit nitong nitesetai nebo Africa Forward Summit. Ko it's a summit netam go ndochin France. Ago for a long time ko kitam kiyoe the Francophonie countries.
Yes.
Anan emotinwek cho kirulen French government. This is the first one and the first ever kiyaen the English speaking countries.
Country, yeah.
Ago Kenya is the host. Giga speech nikokon Arab Ruto Kenya. Ag the potential netindo emonito bo Kenya ko ikere ile kwalda emoni nyonet kabisa. In fact got komi chito ne salesman anyun Arab Ruto ko alda Kenya ago kokon a very good view ak perception of Kenya. Ako iro akine the French president gole ko bye komi Kenya.
Yes.
He was so relaxed ko mwananchi kawaida nebo Kenya.
Ko enjoy ngo kere ngo president ko toy bye roritos.
Yes. He was so komenai gole president. In terms of the social network ko koibor Kenya gole is a social capital. Neimuch keboishe its social nature kaya biashara, because business is not about seriousness all the time. Biashara komache agine the social network. Ago Kenya koibor that kind of aspect in terms of ukarimu nekitindoi. Ko the ukarimu nekitindoi ko biikab Kenya kemi barak. Koboiboitu taekyok. And then in terms of the ability kimuch kengetin ke inviten ak ke hosten many presidents chebo emonitok ko koiro ile ko kyai kasi neo ko kimuch ke hosten very many presidents ak many dignitaries ako koboiboitu tugul. Komwoe chi kolen nguni robon kota kola biik beek sikoliach chumbek chukainaki president sikola biik, but ngiro koko our infrastructure koko kararan, our security infrastructure koko kararan. Ako that speaks volumes in terms of an investment destination. Le mutai kolen chito amache ayai biashara en Africa, ano landai headquarters nenyu, ano landai biashara chechuket. So ikere ile perception kokiborchi bichotok kokomi barak. Then ngiro kora the chekure macroeconomics chebo Kenya, ability choget kelipan deni, ability chechoget ke raise capital komi barak. We are doing very well. And because of that macroeconomics, kokonech koinde Kenya rating nemi barak. So mutai komache chito konyo anan komache investors biik chetindo chepkondok kobwa Kenya komatindo shida age tugul. Koikas investor anan the richest man chito netindo malik chechang zaidi in Africa, Aliko Dangote, kole mache nyikotech refinery in Kenya. Abaiba amu ane kwa agenge eng biik chekopitishoni bilit eng bunge nekikure Special Economic Zones Amendment Bill. Nikokiyat keyotyi biik investment in oil exploration. Ibwati kimite in Talo Oil in the year 2012. So yemanda Talo Oil kotebi mwani jotok ngweny. Ayin komite the war na koseni in Donald Trump, president nebo US. Ko kikiro kele ki vulnerable. Kutko ayin kotesak mwanik kyok from by about 32 shillings. Ikere ile vulnerability nekitindoi ko amu makitindoi mwanik kyok. Kitindoi iman lakini mi ngweny. So that bill nikikipitishani akamut ko kwamite State House. Kesaineni bill notok. Ko that bill ko kakotaretech exploration. Ikure upstream ak midstream. Ke exploren ak keib mwanik chotok nyikeib koba port. Lakini kakonyo an investor. Chito netindoi malik chechang anan chepkondok chechang kole amache nyonde refinery Kenya. Ako nyukondoi refinery Mombasa. Kakotageten mwanik chemi Kenya, kakotageten mwanik chemi Uganda, kakotageten mwanik chemi South Sudan, kakotageten mwanik chemi this region okot Somalia ngile mtindoi mwanik akichek. Ako mwanik chotok tugul this region tugul kot konde factory notok Mombasa, ikere ile all these neighboring countries koibu mwanik chotok kobwa Mombasa. So kakeipchige investment. Ako yekiipchige investment ko kakile ne? Kakile revenue anan chepkondok chemutai konyoru serikali kobunu ushuru akobunu taxes chikakinde amu kitindoi the refinery. Ko ikere that's a very big plus. Ako sikobwat chito neu notok kole ngande factory Kenya ama Uganda ama Ethiopia anan go South Sudan anan go Somalia ko amu kairo tuguchu tugul chu kokiborte amut keyae this Africa Forward Summit. Kele Kenya ko potential for investment. Ngiro kora investments chemite in energy sector. Ko chang investments chebwane energy sector. Kikamwa President Arap Ruto one time kole energy chekiboishe ko anan chekiproduce ni sai ko about 2000 megawatts. Lakini kampunishek chutok tugul chu koking'alale ko tamut ko ikase ile moche biik chechang kobwa Kenya nyiko investen. Ako investment chutok ko manufacturing chemoche stimet neo. Ko stimanitok ni 2000 megawatts ko makoi koyamech. So investments chebwane Kenya in terms of electricity generation amu kitindoi thermal energy. Thermal ko chabunu in ngweny. Chabunu ngweny. Ako clean energy yotok ako cheaper. Ikere ile kitindoi potential neo because of the Rift Valley. Echek biikab Rift Valley ko ki hosts chebo gas chotok. Ikere that investment mami Naivasha neke bendi akoi Menengai. So ikere ile chang investors chemoche kobwa that particular sector. So koiro kora CS Minister Opiyo Wandayi kosaineni bilaterals ak MOUs ak French companies ak other companies in ngalekab chotok development chebo ngalekab energy sikimuch ketes energy chechoket. Ak many other sectors chikokisainen agreements ak MOUs. Ko kiyoe kora tuguk chekikure side chats ak in many African ak other international presidents. Koboto the UN president akikere ile kimoche ketes anan ke-expanden the UN headquarters in Nairobi. Kutko koba president ak in Guterres akoi UN headquarters akeyai groundbreaking nebo expansion anan ketes kotab in offices chebo in United Nations. Amu kere United Nations offices kwak in America akoib headquarters chebo UN headquarters nebo UN tugul in the world in emet tugul kobwane koba Kenya Nairobi. Ikere ile notok inegei ko kakokochi confidence investment akokochi confidence emotinwek tugul kole Kenya ko the right destination nebo investment. Ikakobwa UN ko ikere ile tuguk chechang kosubi UN akosubi operations chebo UN. So ako by the time kobwane UN a country neu Kenya, kakoro tuguk cheu security, kakoro tuguk cheu road infrastructure, kakoro tuguk cheu electricity, water infrastructure, generally infrastructure chebo emet akakoro soft target, soft issues. Cheu chukamwa unalejin kitindai a very high social capital. Our education system kora ko very high. Inyoru biik che somaniotin kabisa. Ako and that is why ikere got ain kokisirin lakwenya aenge koek ambassador nebo weapons drugs in nemi Vienna. Nato ko ambassador Monica Juma. Ako koisaisireti president aina koketach in Vienna tayari. Ko that is our capital as Kenyan capital. Ikere ile our human resource kemi bara kabisa in terms of intellectual human capital. So ngiro Kenya go strategic. Ago kora Kenya positioning nebo Kenya ak all these other treaties chikike sign as a country. Mite the East African Community Treaty, mi COMESA, mite nebo SADC, mite all those treaties chikike sign kotoreti many countries, especially emotinwek chebunu inje nebo Africa, kole yaitu Kenya access to a COMESA market kurahisi inendet because kitindai agreements chebo COMESA chebo quota free ninis chebo COMESA kakoro chichito kole atindai access to the SADC market, the southern market chibendi akoi South Africa, kitindai access chebo markets cheu East Africa because makokere population nebo Kenya nege kakoro the whole East African population. Ingen nguno East Africa ketindai 8 countries. The 3 countries chikichukija kakoik about 8 countries. Ngiro population nebo the East African countries nguno ko kageit more than 100 million people. So ikere ile kanyor chichitok a very strategic market. And then the communication and integration nebo Kenya to the other African regions ko kararan. The railway line nikitindai nguno ko ikere ile na kage expand kakibe akoi Malaba sikonam Museveni from Malaba and then koko sign akichek the Ethiopia moche akichek kotes towards their side ak Central African Republic moche kechop nekikure a line nebunu kateni across Africa town Mombasa, Port of Lamu across akoi Douala in Cameroon. So ikere ile kagetil cost of transport nikatabune kochortage akoi in Cape Town ako Togos. So malik chebunu east kubendi west ko America oli anan go chebunu west America kubendi east nimbo China ko mako nyumnyum kubun orani kakoi kubune kityo nitok ni kanwagit nitok nebo Africa ako that whole idea dream komite akoyae our country Kenya ko spearheadeni Arab Ruto. The beauty about our president kotindo a language ni ngololjin other African leaders kot koit koyanjin akele ngeyanjin tugul kechop this particular project. Ako ngiro kora investments chikokobwa Africa kokobwa Kenya kochang akichek these investors chikokobwa Kenya. The investments chekiyae akichek without chepkondokab biikab nje komoch kochobe bichuto kole ngamete ngakilusen opportunities ngecheng investments chebwane Kenya kunguni oranitok nikure Mau Summit Rironi that expansion to a dual carriageway by itself ko kage expanden traffic chebendi all the way to Congo ako on top of it ko kagechop kora railway line the railway line ako kikiyote Narok niwendi akoi Kisumu akwa akoi Malaba ak for the first time kubune Kalenjin areas garita mat kakobun Bomet kakobun Kilgoris kakobun tinye Nandi kidogo and then kwa western akotokosta akoi Malaba. Ikere ile that is another infrastructure If you don't use road, you use rail. So that is a very good infrastructure. I think kora meeting ngalega airport chebwane, which kimoche expand in our airport, which Torete kapsa in terms of access to the region. For a long time, Gitamki the focal point lagini, because Magi invested in our airport. Come under that investment, go banguna biki Rwanda, Uganda, lagini moja giwe with that investment. But more importantly, college ni amugo ngala like deputy president gigeni the signing of the MOU, the agreements, the bills in State House amuto. I wish ndago ago borog in Bomas of Kenya. Sige this conference in Bomas because Katagere binguna a different Kenya.
Yes.
Agot pika miga ingen chambi kimo ingen gole tesetai neng Nairobi. Ago ngiro that whole space na Bomas. Bomas komiyu opposite tayo komite Talanta Stadium. Ago the Talanta Stadium is real signature. And then mite ore nebunu barak. Negit ko the phase 1. Dagini mite ore tage neb connect ni Bomas ak Talanta Stadium. So that whole infrastructure ak marketing ak businesses chebwane through that side, that current side langata side. Igerila kago expand in this Kenya kago like the face of Kenya. So ngiro the developments chebwane Kenya, and that is why igere ko meet a lot of positivity in this Africa Forward Summit. Kokele kage tar lagini kitoma. The finals korani jioni in Kasarani. Yes.
Yeah, kwagere the sports arena, kwagere yes. Entertainment.
Yes, serious entertainment. In fact, moje lago kya kechango ba yunda so we wish them well. But you can see the positivity in it. I got that positivity. Koka ibar kole kagonyo new market nigo migetindai the francophone market. Niki migetindai because ki meet a lot of language barriers tukul. But lakini because an English speaking country koka gonyo ko hosting the French countries igere ile kago ya to another frontier nibo market nigi migetindai. So this particular conference for me amajale it is one of the biggest benefits, largest benefits that Kenya will experience in a long time.
Okay. Lakini ngadar gimwa keljina ichon kwa gere mbetab raino imonge rgada gashagwa. Ni deputy president na mawale. Kale kun faka mo le mamigel jini ge nyoro ne meta France kale chepkondo chikita dat ke boisien en teksetab oret noton nebo ine kibaraitora ni enwere na koro kama wale chepkondo 150 billion kama wale mo gi bor ko miege na gele the agreement gi sign ngone kama wale mamigel jini. I don't know the timing na bwat kole ko ipetab rain what do the press kama giota.
Now the chitamke gure naysayers will always be there. Agongiro the former deputy president Gochenge kule tosko kwerano serikali. Iman barabara ni tang nibo Mau Summit Rironi kogi kagi awaden company. Ago the funding kogi bunu French France in 2020 kutom gonyo serikali ni. By the time go to serikali ni ko accounts chaget ko gimi red. So kimo kanyum ko testai that contract amu kimi getindai chepkondo. So kiach kengetin ke cancel the contract age chenga cheaper method. Kiki cancel man that contract. And the cheaper method nigigibaishe, which is the method being used today, ko gibaishe chepkondo kyo wenyewe. Ibwati giganget president ke wali in sheria through us, of course, parliament amu we are the lawmakers. Ke wal sheria about savings NSSF nguna go chepkondo che saving NSSF koma go 200 shillings and apokola ngi agitami saving is saving based on a percentage of your investments kwana nguna savings che bendi che chuk che bendi NSSF ko karibu 17,000 inye karibu ko mara go 8,000 9,000 yo. So the pot nebo NSSF ko kitesak to about 600 billion. So kinam chepkondo chato ko som serikali atya kole ngeboishe ketege oranito nebo Mau Summit Rironi. So Mau Summit Rironi Road ko makiboishe investments chebunu nje. Kiboishe our own resources. So the effect of that ko ne? Kageboishe chepkondokab savings chebo biikab Kenya. Mutai kaiwekta serikali chepkondok choto kowek interest. So the same saver who is ane aginye ko kagenyoru savings, kagenyoru profit from that road. So we are the same road users. So chepkondok nguno kago circulating within ourselves. The other thing niko kay ana niko kwa president ko formen kine ikure National Infrastructure Fund. Agire ko appointed the council, the 6-member council. Chenyalu ko appointed board ak secretariat chebo the Sovereign Wealth Fund board. Nemutai konyoru investments chebunu kampunishek chikaginde under that fund. Kampunishek choto ko Portland Cement, Kenya Bureau of Standards, those government entities chotam ko kasit for profit. So choto nguno kaginde into that fund. See the profits chanyoru nikatanda me MD chepkondo chata ko liban directors chwa ko pendat ngolo keba training gelia kelechi target nengwanget kimoche profits chekwok cheteche kile kobwa this fund, so that this fund ko nikatap kesame chepkondok World Bank, nikatap kesame chepkondok IMF, kesam this fund. So kageboishe our own money to do infrastructure at a profit because mutai ko kowekta serikali with interest. Ko that interest ko bendi ngo? Bendi kora the same common mwananchi ne ane aginye. So ikere ile that thinking and that opening up ko kagowal Kenya. So in terms of kele maginyoru in the French ko iman kiki cancel na contract ni gebe kali. But in terms of investments chebwane koiro ko sign contracts chebo energy sector chenyalu go invest and go technology nenywa nebo energy ko sign contracts chebo ICT sector. So and other sectors to go sign contracts, even the education sector, because of transfer of knowledge. Nganda we are very educated as a country, ko kagi sign and gora for transfer of skills and knowledge from them to us and from us to them gora, because ngirogot in terms of technology kimitai like our product Safaricom is way ahead. Megerenguna the M-Pesa product kiko a very big thing. Mago niginye mago with M-Pesa chiba transactions ichege kia itugu kechang kimoche hospitali imoche ilia you can actually go through the M-Pesa system. And kingalali sai kubwana even new products. I think ogot importation of things kubwana into now a new system nemutai ilibane insurance chebo products che importani through your M-Pesa system agitar your transaction. So ikere ile there are many programs or projects chebwane through our M-Pesa. Even the Nyota program is through M-Pesa. So you can see ile our products, our technology komitai ko as president gole mite kampuni ne chabe go simeshek agin computers in Kenya tayari ya assembly in Kenya kikasengano very soon these phones to digital will be very cheap because services chechang chekikoita yogot in Kenya e-citizen services ikerele mite digitally. So nyum kimoche konyor biik kabisa sime nebo smartphone so komuch koai tuguk chechang ako kakoi technology nekekure AI ngot itebi ing let kometen AI. So ngiro all those technologies ikere ile Kenya kemove near that pace. So ngakas the former deputy president ak the naysayers kole this agreement and these arrangements to go between us ak French countries chukokiyai kole mamite any benefit amache atebe ale koi kasimana nan koiro imana because the positivity and the energy chikakokon this, especially even now by refinery neke that one alone ingen ketech refinery in Kenya ko is a big thing. Ogot Nigeria netinda all those oil wells matinda refinery mwana kobendi US bigai refinery in US sikiwekas. So imuchi igera country neu Nigeria iman pale in explore ni mwaita lakini they don't have petrol in their petrol stations. Amu mami refinery, you cannot use crude. Lasma koba aikere mwanik chekitindoi kokile it's one of the best. Chonyikisen. Ako tinda many other value additions in it. Ak minerals, ak oils. Chemite yotok. And then ngiro ora mwanik chemite region ketes tugul, and then kitindoi kora mwanik maako ting Turkana nege. Kitindoi areas chetindoi mwanik akichek. So ngiro kakonyo an investor akole nyasiten yap. Ibu chepkondok private. Ko amu kaibor kole the environment nemite ko kararan. So amache alechi biikab Kenya, I think kisasege buch lakini kimitai. Yes.
Okay. Ko missing mheshimiwa amache usingong en nguni bilit noton finance bill. Noton tat miten sikengalalen amun angen ale tebi kechang kole tos terne en ak nekibo tai. Terne en ak noton nekikakon chemarget kot missing en kwenutab neranik chebo Gen Z. Mongen ko imuchi isoman ak iker. Chang biik chemwoe kole uon kasarta korong nekikonu kemuch kepitian ak kinet biikab emet ak koyai biik public participation konwai kot missing. Kobaten lekimi en nguni akere tieme CS noton nebo treasury missing komwa kole bill this finance bill this time round ko kararan obo mwananchi kobaten tieme kocheng biik makosaisiek mwoe kole acha wan kokites ne konetisiet nemuch ikoi biikab emet keljin nekere ile miten en this finance bill nebo kenyini ko ne.
Now finance bills chikikiyai tugul ngotaunen nebo 2023 ko ki seteni the stage nebo the direction kokebe akoi nguno. Ibwoti noto bo 2023 ko noto nekikiintroduceni taxes levies chebo affordable housing. Kikiintroducen levies chebo SHA at that time. Kebwa nebo 2024 ko kikiwirta because kinerekso in Gen Zs kole kitilene chepkondok. Then kebwa nebo 2025 ko 2025 ko ki-correcteni manufacturing sikoek attractive Kenya for investments in manufacturing. Atya kinde taxes anan taxes in importation chebo tuguk chekimuch kechop in Kenya. Ku nguno tuguk cheu cement ko kikile biik chechobe cement ko clinker, one of the byproducts and products chekichobe in cement ko imuch ke manufacture in Kenya. So bicho importeni clinker ko kayetenech biashara as Kenyans. Biik chechobe steel kitindoi iron, kitindoi materials chebo steel. So koti importeni tuguk chekikure billets chu kichobe steel ke taxanin higher sikikochi nafas bichutok yubo Kenya. The oil sector ko kitom kochobok oil sector kikochi incentives the oil sector, oil chebo chukiamishe chebo amitwogik kikochi incentives so go expand that market. Atya part of the incentives ko kikikochi farmers kokol tuguk cheu soya beans, kokol tuguk cheu sunflower so that those companies anan kampunishek chechobe mwanik chukiboishe kiamishe keoise konyo kwal raw materials nekata ki-importeni crude oil from Malaysia, those countries akeboishe our own crude oil. So those were the changes chikimite in the 2024 bill. Now kakibwa nguno 2025 bill, sorry. So finance act. So kakibwa nguno this particular finance act about this year. Ikere ile most of the things chikakinde in the finance act koko correct in correct in the market. So komuch kokochi any investor uniformity. Last year ko kikitiem kinemu products alak from zero rating to exempt. No, from exempt to zero rating. Because nginde exempt ko kingete biik wana biashara. Mainly ko maindik choyoe biashara. Ku makatiat kole okot mwanik chikaale in nyukochop makatiat notok kikochi koek exempt. So ki misusen. So kot bilishek kik chebo kot chebo biashara alak koibu akole kabunji ne kabunji kabunitab makatiat. So kimache kele zero rating so koek the product itself. The product itself kaek the zero rated mat koek the whole process and value chain. So the same corrections komite kora en kenyini sikikochi the sector a uniformity. One of the issues to meet in this bill ko ngalegab taxation in ngalegab money transfers act those kinds. So kagimach ketchup uniformity so that all those people to these processes of money transfers konyor uniformity in terms of processes. Lakini kwaro minister nebo treasury the taxation nugo inde mitu koko mache ko correct in the market. But echek as bunge ko ikakile makimache ketiny chitab mtumba.
Yes.
Because iman kariria biik ngoraik chumpya akole ngorietab mtumba ngoriet ne mpya sayo ngoriet ne mpya komae ko bei chini kidogo kosir mtumba. Lakini ngiro mtumba ko tam ko kikureneje ngoraik chabo ko ngoraik chuni chuala ko ma cheptaki chuchoket ko chun ko designer imuch inyoru nguno this wallet ne kanyunet ni ko mara nebo mutumba ko egu designer kosir mara ne aiboti. So ikere ile magoi compare prices chebo chotok twain. Ako mutumba kora ko kakoityi biik chikamataitin ngoraik chumpya. So ngot kinde taxes kele ke correct and market ko kekas one side of the market.
Yes.
Mekas the other people. Ako echek ko ki wajumbe kekose both sides of the people. So meet the bill part of public participation as we speak right now. Ak meet a few other things to go in this bill. Cheki kere kele last magine mukalaga ke enhance ni kwagas couple those people this particular finance act ko kagochi a lot of leeway KRA kochut accounts chechoket nikataya self assessment chebo taxes chechuket ko yaiwa KRA self assessment amu kago pesa bills kagorone tuguk che mutai konyo ko charge na kole go incomes chechuket. Ane ko mwanasiasa for example M-Pesa nenyu andai chepkondok chechang akoyoktoi chepkondok chechang la ngamite nguno Nairobi kakobirwo chi nga kolecho tareta mioni ngo tareta liane. So ikere ile ka a lot of transactions. So chicha ka receive chepkondok ngane ko mara kelechi income ako ma income ka chepkondok chiko tarete kosotene their problem. Chepkondok chiko new soyokta kekere ko income ngane. So mutai kanam KRA konyo kwai koik assessment koik income. So kwagas noto kale koesha biik ako insisteni KRA.
Lene ureriosiek ketuitosi eng tetutiet nebo Lene ureriosiek elekitokyinige ng'wondet nebo ureriosiek.
Course haikuwa mzuri sana, ilikuwa mbaya.
Kong'eten chopchinetab kei nebo rwoik chebo emetab Kenya kochopchingei labatosiek cheterter ak urerenik chebo emet nebo Kenya. Koboto kora ng'alalutik chebo ng'amotik chebo ureriosiek eng emoni.
So ameche alechi vijana tugul kaikai ongeboisie talenta chekikonech sikobit keboisien oret nekararan.
Kila betut nebo Jumatatu ak betut nebo komut kasi
Tetutietab netesetai koitun eng kila komut kasi eng Kass Tv kong'ete sait aeng nebo kemboi akoi sait ang'wan nebo kemboi omita kanendet Jacqueline Arusei. Ibwatileng netesetai ketindoi segments cheterter mite kebeberta nebo what's trending king'olole akobo topics chekotestai ko trendan during the week eng social media. Agetindoi kora kebeberta nebo Talent Central. Kitoche tienik nyokobarta talent nenywanet akonyor support kobun akweket mashabik.
Last time I go conversation. Last time I see in a relation.
Ongetuyen kila komut kasi eng nenitesetai. Omitaganendet Jacqueline Aruse.
Jackie, your pala pass me to make I want to smoke shit nigga. Awo.
Inakuanga moto fire.
Over 1900 games brought us here, but history doesn't care about the journey.
The Premier League is the best league in the world.
La Liga is far and beyond the biggest winner.
It only remembers how it ends. You bought it. 8 titles. 1 month of mayhem to decide them all. Stay connected and watch GoTV to catch the football season finale this May. It's on.
Lene ureriosek ketuitosi eng tetutiet nebo Lene ureriosek elekitokyinige ng'wondet nebo ureriosek.
Course haikuwa mzuri sana, ilikuwa mbaya.
Kong'eten chopchinetab kei nebo rwoik chebo emetab Kenya kochopchingei labatosiek cheterter ak urerenik chebo emet nebo Kenya. Koboto kora ng'alalutik chebo ng'amotik chebo ureriosiek eng emoni.
Soameche alechi vijana tugul kaikai ongeboisie talenta chekikonech sikobit keboisien oret nekararan.
Kila betut nebo Jumatatu ak betut nebo komut kasi.
Posteno Twitter, Insta akinde Facebook. Kona ingwenduni kole impo wangu.
Tetutietab nenetisetai extra ko tetutiet nekibun mix moto moto played by one and only our baddest DJ Redmond.
Redmond Ole Serem.
Ibwate kora kole eng kasarta age ketoche influencers, tiktokers, social media influencers ak chi age tugul nekose kotindoi talent ako meche kobartage eng mashabik.
Can become red flag. We were green flag and it did not help us with anything. Can we just
on a light note, Mheshimiwa, where do you get resources to facilitate your day-to-day activities in Aldai? Nearly, you are seen mostly in Aldai undertaking development activities. Chepkondo, mara magarige kondo, mara gere la nango we jaga manyo na 2 weekends, 3 weekends, imigila weekend. Oh, we kwa gere last weekend.
For me the whole week.
Kongo segwe ke ngale kap kage pe olimba Aldai ka to chang maswal ko baten snyoge mwa korongen wagenda so toast ne this time around ke kibe gere tabi ka emet budget nebo almost 4.7 trillion.
Yes.
Tesata kwenda na emetab Kenya. Buru wango losing value chepkondo ka emone. Ngale trillion go ma ko gine wo squeeze. Kueksi komalo ag Marian Kaitany MP nota nebo Aldai.
This May, enjoy more drama on Star Times. Unrivaled stories.
Tanggol, you will leave as a Dimagipa, but return as a Montenegro.
Characters you can't forget. More love, more secrets, more twists that leave you breathless.
You're a true monster, Benito. We will fight for what's rightfully ours.
Recharge your monthly subscription today and unlock endless drama every single day. From heartbreaking betrayals to burning romance, the drama never stops. Experience Novella E now on Nyota Bouquet on Aerial and Nova Bouquet on Dish Decoder. Download the Star Times On app to enjoy all your favorite shows and stream live channels on the move. Star Times, enjoy digital life.
From 11th June to 19th July, everything can wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Get DSTV access for as little as 1,450 Kenya shillings today.
Omera Okebe, Professor. As you know, I'm the benchmark of agriculture in East and Central Africa.
Nikusaidiaje?
Uko na dawa ya baridi?
Iko.
Mea.
Ami.
Na uko na dawa ya fungo? Meda.
Mwedia. Nipatie mistress. Hii baridi na waru.
My friend, why are you joking with aggregate? Iko wapi ya fungol? Na ya kuponya? Ya kuzuia? Ukebe.
Professor.
Mistress ni dawa ya kipekee yenye uwezo wa kuzuia na kuponya magonjwa ya baridi kwenye nyanya na viazi. Mistress 72WP, pata mazao tele, a product of Osho Chemical Industries Limited.
Over 1900 games brought us here, but history doesn't care about the journey.
The Premier League is the best league in the world.
La Liga is far and beyond the biggest winner.
It only remembers how it ends. You bought it. 8 titles. 1 month of mayhem to decide them all. Stay connected and watch GoTV to catch the football season finale this May. It's on.
Atochin kora chitab Kalenjin eng ketesiet noton nebo Kass TV labat kasarta dakikoshek chemi tai ko 26 asikomuch kiwang'u tetutiet en betutab raini. Kimiten ak Marian Keitany MP nebo Aldai. Mheshimiwa, inye ko rubeiwotab nebo ng'echeret I think en committee noton nebo kasuldaetab mung'aret ako komiten komosta nebo Eldoret omwa ole motoret Kass ak ichek asikonyor tigis en kasuldaetab mung'arenywan ako kotieme kora oib keretab biikab emet ak same time oneti kora biikab emet akobo keljinoik chebo noton. Arorwech wakinda kityo keljin chemuch konyorunen nemuch komwa vendors anan ole kinyorunen keljin kakwautiet noton nebo tiemoker ole kamuch okochi boroindo nemie en kasuldaetab mung'aret.
Okay. Ng'alekab mung'aret chebo biik chekure hawkers anan ko bichotam kwoldoishe tuguk chemengech eng barabara ko kasitab counties. Lakini ngiro en Kenya komamiten sheria neribe bichutok. Tam kabik asile nichop kanjo kakorwai bichotok kakinam tuguk kakitiech nyanyek kwa kakirebe ngoroik. In fact kimwawech some of the vendors kole ngabile ikereben ngoroik mutai ikere chitab kanjo ilochi ngorionoto maal ko koreben. So kimache kechop a uniform sheria anan sheria ne national ne boishe counties tugul koek nekikure overarching law anan ko sheria ne mutai kokere noto korok ngochobe chechwaket chemengechen chebo customizing ko fiten counties chechwaket ko kakoboishen nebo barak nitok neo ako ing nitok ko kimache kikochi dignity bichu aldoishe eng barabara. Ako yakikochini kimache kora kele mite barabaroshek chekechobe koek oret neimuch koyai biashara. Komi oldo age kelechini makoi iyai biashara eng yu. Nguno oret newendi State House. Makoi iyai biashara eng yotok cho kibendoti. Lakini lemite matatu bus terminal imuch iyai biashara eng yotok. Biik cheoldo amitwogik amu mara chechang anan mara nyingi ikere ile ane kotawendi mara kawendi Kapsabet from Nairobi yait mataturit akas kama rubet ak angen ale lo banda al pengine beek ak al biskit ak al ne kimoche kora bichoto nyokwoldo tuguk chebo amitwogik koboishe sheria nekakechopchi nebo food handling ak hygiene. Akot biik cheoldo nyanyek anan cheoldo matundek mat kowirta tuguk kowirchi drainage simutai ngilen ngarobon ko kakokerak drainage amu kokerak ne because of sakekab nyanyek chebo bandek chebo ne chu kokiwirta kityo. So tuguchotok tugul chebo hygiene handling ko mite sheria nitok ako kakile ngemache ngenyor ne aldoishe eng barabara nemanyalu kialda ko yeki confiscaten tuguchotok chiket ko kotom ke confiscaten komite sheria nelen amache aib nyanyek chetya chetindoi koune nyanyek chuto kolyon kesir notes anan kesir kit nekure receipt atya chito neka violaten ngotko violaten in county nikakindechi chitab county kotko violaten mwanabiashara komia fine nikakikochi mwanabiashara notok ko cham biik that bill because kikinyalil bichuto kabisa in all parts of this country. Kwanza kikimi 3 teams. Ane ko kialideni team nebo Kisumu, Kakamega ak in Uasin Gishu. Kikase maoni chebo biik. Koba other colleagues of mine koba Nakuru, Meru, Nyeri, ak another team koba Machakos, Kwale, Mombasa. So kekas maoni chebo biik as part of public participation siniketar ngalekab bill nito ako sai kengalali kotakomi nafas kokon biik maoni ing bill notok, so takotindoi nafas kokon that maoni chechwaket, lakini kila mahali likikibe chitugul kolen this bill has come at a better time. It is long overdue. Chame biik this bill kabisa kale kakotoret bill nitok amu kikonyalil kanjo bichutok. So the acceptance about this bill in terms of rating under iko 99%. So 1% cho kityo ko chikilen o wal yu o chopni o tar yu o liochi yu simutai komatindo tashwishi age tugul. So kikas maoni chwake, lakini kiae bill noto kora ko kikibe round kiro tu kikure county aggregation industrial parks. Kokanyor ngecheret arab Ruto kole vijana chechok chechang komatindo kasisiek au kosiris serikali komakoi komuch kosir vijana chutok yu. Vijana chekimuti outside kimangu university vis-a-vis the job market komanamege. Kitindai karibu 28 million youth. Lakini only 20 million are hired. Mite 8 million youth chema hired. So kopano vijana chotok ako mite their prime age in terms of kasisiek. So konget president kotepso ngweny agin Council of Governors anan governors tugul ing summit ndang 2023 amu tam kotuitos president ak governors in a forum nekikure summit. Akoyanchin kole ongetech tuguk chekikure county aggregation industrial parks. Maana chechwaket ko factory nekiteche nemutai ane kotam mwanabiashara ngele amwa bunu Aldai komite chaik yoto amache ai value addition chebo chaik ku chobe chebo Ketepa awe nyachop aal chaik yu ing Nandi Tea, aal chaik alak ing Kaptumo Tea Factory, aal chaik alak ing Siret Tea, aibu tugul nyaai ki nekikure blending aka packaging. Ande alak aroma chebo mara ko kandai tangawizi, kandai aroma chebo ne, achop tuguchoto tugul ing factory notok aka alde locally ak internationally. Karasir biik kasi, karanyoru biashara inendet ako karakochi revenue serikali. So kole amu kasitab biashara ko kasitab counties ngotech counties aggregation parks chutok kole counties makitindoi chepkondok chekimuchi kinde taban ketech. Kole president nganget kwa serikali akonok nusu chebo chepkondok chotok ocheng nusu akokwek total ko 500 million otech 8 shades ko factories chokoin che 20 meters by 70 meters. So each time is 8 of them. So otech chebo cold rooms, otech chebo packaging, otech chebo manufacturing chekindoi manufacturing lines ngotimache iprocessen chego nikate aldai chego koro kunguno ngaldai nikataibe chego koba Kisumu koro keib koba factory ib keai packaging kinde pakitit kechop alak koek mursik kechop alak koek cheese kechop alak koek ne tugucha tugul cho lakini ngachop mini processing plant nenyu akekona nafas in an aggregation industrial park. So every county ko kinyalu kochop own aggregation park. So ki sign an MOU each county ak the national government. So my committee nebo trade industry and cooperatives ne vice chair ko echeket chetam ke budgeteni chepkondokab national government koba counties. So ako role nebo echek as national assembly ko chepkondok alak tugul chikabun National Assembly chikabun serikali kuu ko lazima keyai kit nekikure oversight. So kikibendi round kekere kele tos kokoit ano counties in terms of implementation chebo KIPES ichutok. So ane ko kiawe amite Kisumu keyai public participation asubuhi, in the afternoon kebe KIPES ko kiawe KIPES nebo Nandi. Nandi kikonyor chepkondok tugul chebo KIPES from national government. Ako kinyalu akichek konde chepkondok kwak 250 account. So in that account komi 500 million. Akawe Kakamega KIPES, akawe Eldoret KIPES nemi Moiben. In tugul chikyawe ak tugul chikiba my colleagues in all the other counties, the worst performing KIPES ko nebo Nandi. Pichainik chebo KIPES chebo Nandi, it's a sorry state. Ako chepkondo chu kikikochi Nandi for a long. The other ones chikikibe chebo Kakamega ak Uasin Gishu, nganda better than Nandi ko takomi ngweny kora. Ako ngiro contracts chikikikochi bichutok ko some of them contracts ko expire in May, another one ko expire in August. Ngiro kasi nikikwai ku nebo Nandi in terms of work done ko ki about 25%. Inyo nebo Kakamega kikwai kasit worth 4%. Iwe 45%. Iwe nebo Uasin Gishu kikwai kasit karibu 50%. Lakini ngiwe other counties kiba Meru, my colleagues, Meru koboishe biik, yani kiyae processing chebo miraa ngorit yotok. Mite miraa juice nguni chikechobe orit yotok. Iwe county neu kiba Nyeri kora, ko Nyeri ko 90%. Kiba Nakuru, nganda kita Nakuru later mu kitindoi shida nebo mbaret, ko Nakuru sai komite about 70%. Kiba kora Machakos. Machakos komite 95% nekit koborok.
Nekit kenyoru mheshimiwa ku 5% en Nandi. What is the issue nemwoe?
The issues chemwoe ko katagele sijui contractor kiibet contractor yani kikikon excuses chemamite, lakini nguno kimache kekur governors konyokoborwech account inotok because one of the ikinyoru ko ngiro these counties chemite percentage ngweny ko kile contractor makilipan for long. So kitebe counties ile ang chepkondok kwak komiono amu kinyalu ko budgeten ing accounts chechwaket atya ke create kit nekure a special purpose account nep kondoi chepkondok chotok. Ko ngiro counties cheu chotok ko tom konde chepkondok account inotok. Mi chebo national government account lakini chebo county ko mamite. So that is one of the issues. So they have not met the end of their bargain, the agreement. So ngiro nguno at the end of the day, by the time this term of parliament and this term of William Ruto, the first 5 years ko borokse, counties chikago benefited in terms of KIPES, kago servijana chechwak, kago nyor exports, kago nyor value addition, igere ile counties chato kago tar KIPES chechwaket. Ako most of them, interesting enough, most of the counties chikago tar KIPES chechwaket got the counties che lead in the ladies. Interesting enough, mongnale ne, but it is interesting. But komite counties che tomo kota kunguno ako Telgeyo Marakwet ko tomo kota kabisa because komo kotindo mbaret ako nini kakobek tam kibendi elections next year. So between now and next year ine so counties cheu choto Telgeyo Marakwet, Nandi konyalu ko keep up their pull up their socks. Counties cheu Uasin Gishu, Kakamega, could they need to konde nguvu kidogo, speed kidogo. The people, the losers, kwa check. Awigere most of the counties chiki tar their KIPES ko central. Igere bichu batuletu karibu tukul ko tar chechwaget. Amu ingen value chebo tukuk kyae. Eche nguni kichutati gengyo agelen kityo oh machame cherab Ruto makilian lakini ngoni kakokon shida not echeke because ngiro nguno kakekone chepkondok Kenya tugul kikerke lakini chuna la kokotar chechwaket boishe chechwaket kotomo kimi mbali sana. So at the end of the day, who has let down the other? It is ourselves chikake let down our own people.
Ako notok inameche ateben amun lewon mabaibaisange mheshimiwa lewon koet wakat eng ground ne kongakomwa President William Ruto kole kongomi Bomet kole atil kurainik konerekebe kole konam kora pangan tai koi nguni kokere biik kole uon neng'olole netitani serikali ne kityo uon koik president kalyan kwenet ro mo report moibu mara moibu report nekaran mara moiti either ko moibu ana ko moiti uon kama kobit shida ni next day ma comfortable biik to ng'alal kwenet yanga ituyosiek.
Amache ale that issue go twofold. The first aspect of it ko ingen ile echek biikab kutit ko tam ki enemies of our own selves. Amache akonin example nekakonin nebo Kipes. Kakoba chepkondok kakoba all the counties. Ngiro likoyai kasit ko Central. Letom kiyai kasit ko olinyo. So implementing ong yotok. So mutai makisir ko echek chikirwae kelen serikali saidia ako kikotoret serikali lakini memach iyai kiy age tugul. So that is one aspect. Ako ngiro kora in terms of those developments kora ko mara komite projects che iman kikinde ministers these offices kikinde bichu tugul lakini ngiro ko mara kei project one side kichut tugul koba one side agemeto our side. So that contributes to one of the issues. Kulengo tebi kole angokweki yo mwoe ngalechu tugul komiono projects chekwo. Lakini kora komache kibwat ki agenge. Serikali ni kebwone in 2022 kuimkotindo chepkondok. Ako by that time commitments chikiyakwai Kenyatta ak the previous regime nebo Mwai Kibaki ko kikaai commitments chikikaib koba ano Central. Mat keutie yotok. So ate ko yekicheket chikainde wakat parak zaidi. Kole kokotononso maurorisiek chok, kokotononso beek kyok, kokotononso ne. So the president worked very hard konyor chepkondok kowekta contractors barabara. Sikwo kelelet ano ngweny. Lakini by that time kowekta contractors koba barabara ko 80% chebo ortinwek chotok kichobe komiano mi tulwet. Echek kimakitindoi kakitau anyun fresh. Ko fresh yukitau ko this is the time nguno kakitau kechop. Kwane ngaldai atindoi 4 roads. Che as we speak today only one road netom kiawarden. All the others ko kakiawarden. Ageni kityo one of them ko contractor is on site ko ketar. Kitindoi okot kokoto process. The other 3 ko ageni in process kuburuk. The procurement process. Meeting nguno that process of procurement which in another 1.5 months kakoburuk kotestai kasit in ground. Ako maanege ngiwe nguno most of the constituencies chebo our regions ko ikere ile nichu katoi kasisiek ko kichelewoso kasisiek chuto because kimukomi kocheng Arap Ruto chepkondok kosarune korok wakat nekimite. Ko wakat ko king'omen bichuto. Ingen bichuto ko ng'omen wache zaidi amu ingen kowakyo siko akomuiso sikerwae keib maendeleo koba yundok. Echek tekelecho koken kidogo nguno nchu kait ko ngoitu ko nchaka ko takopolios nyen kora kole ikere kokonam Arap Ruto chepkondok kokoib koba Central, kokoib koba Rift Valley, kokoib koba Western, kokometech echek because makitochi new projects. Kokile ngetar chwaket yotindo ko icheket komache ketoroti chu komi new projects. Kechobe new projects chechok komache akichek chechwak. So ikere ile that balancing is the one. Ako icheket kongen kopolio zaidi kosir echeket. Ingen echek culture nenyonet ko kimike biik chekiki au tam ketindoi chakilen makiyeli tany kon so iunyaunyi kidogo making'ololi makibo so lakini icheket matindoi kidogo tu ngimache itinye ko lakwet kidogo kole kakowach tomo kotitiny kakowach. That is how that is why that wakanotok kokochobech kuwa mamite maendeleo our region, our area. But also ngiro the resources choto kitindoi ko komekelen kochang these resources. So we are struggling with these resources. So with that kind of noise nguno ko kako affected especially our young generation amu our young generation across board ko kerke. Magilen chubo kalenjin ko terak chumbo masin. So ngowakya chun ikere okot in finance bill biik chekindochin kimuko lagokyo ki lagokab yun lakini kinam tiendo lagokyo akosub tugul mutai leji katienda kalene kole So kaya tiendo ni kamongen ale kakityen kelen.
Tos mewer ko chutesetai nguni na Murwa Dikir. Nagere kabisa ko tieso biik kabisa. Me DCP bora wata biik. Engere mheshimiwa kata alinu aenge lakini amkage Murwa Dikir kidogo. Ne kile muchi mwana na Murwa Dikir mheshimiwa. Unaelewenisha wana mengen.
Kikawe Murwa Dikir kutau siasani. Kikipag mheshimiwa Soipantuya mheshimiwa Joyce Kurichela lemeta kin women rep. Kukago winen nomination dollar line. Keter. The view ni Karo at that time, which mong muno, but I think is the same. Ko pichu ko gi feeling guwa kage sideline. Feeling pichu ebe Murwa Dikir guwa amu meet the Greater Narok County. Ko uni kase guwa resources cheba Narok kuma itini cheket. Kebwa resources cheba national because in national kuma kikerge tugul nyamu gimi this region kuma itini cheket. So kere guwa kakisas ay kere kas guwa kakisas ko ing metin ni ko kase kapsa gole ka so and then for a long time ko bichu ko kiko tebing fights kila siku fight for their survival ago the life ne mite cheket iman ui maisha lakini chechu aket ko ui maisha zaidi ago biik cheimi zaidi anan cheikileke zaidi ko chepyosok kikimwa for example tam kobendi chepyosok nemi yotok nige harvestene sand chep ko harvestene sand ko chepyosok ako chepyosok chutok iregu ngoraik kwa kabisa ako ba beek orit ako beek chutok komite mambeshek lakini wendi chepyosani kain mamurenik as chepyosok so konem sand ichu kain chepyosok akwalda sand ichu kain chepyosok ako lebendi ko lo kidogo amun that river konepche this Kipsigis side ak in the Narok side ako for long distances chebele maka ko chepyoso up ko bele maka kiro tuguk kyae chepyoso choto ko yani the life ako tuguk tugul ko because of livelihoods chebo lagok kwak ikere ile that is why ikere ile icheket chemite frontline ing siasa mamurenik kokot
komache ko direction kabisa
icheket chemache ko direction because the pain they feel ni ko ngwan zaidi they feel that pain ngete chepyosani asubuhi ko kai tuga ko bai lakwenyi ko lakwenyi sukul ko bai lakwenyi lunch time after that ko hakikishan kole kakwamis lagok jioni ko kaketar kemishe jioni ko ba campaign keto campaign saa 2 usiku akoi saa 9 saa 10 atenyi koru kityo for 3 hours akwa bukwai biashara mwau ikere ile that life itself ko painful so chito nekakobun shida neu notok no mutai kokere kitam ngelen ngosusin mutai ngilen ilen ka yani iorogenji because moingen kole tos nikonye so the life nikokobun bichutok ikere ile ngwan iman lakini kora koboisie biik lembechek chechang koleji bichu kiotebi ing opposition kale amotestai ing opposition lakini magere the positive kole yekimi serikali ko chang tuguk chemi serikali chemuch ketoretegei kunguno lagok chechang somonotin anyun biikab yundo masomonotin lakini matindoi kasisiek so ku lagok kyok chekikosoman chemoche kasisiek yewe opposition DCP konin ngo kasit ing DCP always and that is why ikere bichu kap kogoyo kongen kole lazima kemi serikali at all costs komi serikali because ingen kole the value nebo serikali nekimoche kinet biik kyok chebo Murwa Dikir ak kalenjin tugul kele the importance nebo serikali ko ne kimite Arap Moi serikali for 24 years kikitebi outside serikali for 10 years for about 20 years that period in the cold ko kikikas it was painful ngele 10 years because the other 10 years ko kimi William Ruto deputy president nganda kichilech kora lakini not as bad as kukamanda kityo Arap Ruto Arap Moi yes so in the same breath biikab Murwa Dikir konyalu koro kole mat kemandae serikali amu kitindoi serikali ni Okot nda mara machobwech tuguk kule kimaktoi koitwech ui. Ako kimache koitwech ui notok. Ngot ko ka lagok chekisire chebo sukul, yo mi serikali oboisie demands akole osirwech lagok kyok. Kotomache kesotenwa ng'alek nguno chukabo biashara chukain ortinwek akokas president komwoe kole chang ortinwek chenyoru bichotok. Okot oretab karitab maat kobune Emurua Dikir. For the first time they are going to a line nikimukotindo mi a major highway nebune Emurua Dikir. Nebunu from Nakuru all the way kobendi. So ikere ile ka akoi ko benefiten finally these people. But all those benefits konyoru when you are within government. Because inside government, there is more you get than outside government.
Yes.
Yeah. Though agere that resistance, but nyalu ko coolen down kidogo ako nereke kora ingen kitam kelen asira asara. So nginere saidi ko mara ilusen kora. But I wish them well.
Yeah, nget 1 minute asiki kasarta kachang maswali chekabo ground ager mo kitinye raini ground kakitebe oret noton nebo kale what the president kikapromisen oret noton nebo Mugundoi Nandi Hills Road Samoe Savannah Kaptumo Enego Road Chepkumia Kobujo Mamboleo mom ainda ke kasarta mi nebo koran katech kale what is your take on the current difference between former governor Dr. Cleophas Lagat Chematel and head of public service Chematel accused Hopes, which is Felix Koskei, on allegation of planning to support specific political candidates come 2027.
Yanwa alwal notok. Kimwa Felix Koskei in one of the forums chikimite in Nandi, kole kikei makosa biikab Nandi kelewen kandoik chemoe kasi. That is true. Because chepkondok chikikenyoru as Nandi, both in county and outside county, in terms of even regions, even constituencies, kochang. Ngeai total summation of chepkondo chutak tugul, chebwane into our various counties, kochang. Ngiwe counties chehu central, aka chama aboishe those counties because they do a lot. Kiwe Murang'a, for example, iwe Kiambu, iwe Kirinyaga, iwe Embu, iwe Meru, those counties, ile kiko testa in terms of development. Lakini nginyo our counties, we are very backwards. In fact, kimwae an MP one time gole, ngimache inai gole yachen ortinwek, ko ibiro ortinwek ab Nandi. That is already cargo bor aspersions and echek pick ab Nandi gole, magiteche ortinwek kyok, magiyae development. Ako chepkondo kakobwa. When devolution came, devolution was supposed to grow the counties. So, komwa head of public service kole kikei makosa kuki Nandi. Ab Nandi kelewen kandoik chemamuchi kwai kasit. Akolechech next amu kibendi 27 ako komwa Arap Ruto kole ocheng kandoik cheimuchi kwai kasit. Kikomwa in several locations kole ocheng mat kondoiwok chi anything else other than work. Ocheng kandoik chemutai nyukoyoiwo kasit. So kole akine Felix Koskei amoche mutai ocheng kandoik chenyukoyoiwo kasit. The aspect neuni kinerekyi biikab Nandi ko yikikale okot bichuto ochenge kot komomuchi ocheng nyiketoretok. But you see, what I believe he meant ko kikalechi bichu kaikai mat kondoiwech other ngalek chebo kutit anan ko ne ngondoiwech chito maendeleo chetindo chichito ngiro scorecard the same language nebo Arap Ruto ngiro scorecard ako ane ami yotok yebo scorecard ngiro scorecards chebo leaders tugul chikikobois eng serikali ak chetom kobois eng serikali ngot koibunu private sector kimoche nyiyai kasit indochi biik iborchi biik ilechi sekta ko kwae ne kyai ne ak ne ak ne matinyo kityo akile mpya hapana mami chi ne mpya ko lakwet nekakisiche ra kityo noto ne mpya ne fresh chu alak echek tugul kikebun maisha so in that period of years akot yo isome kasi tam kiwendi akile the first question kele tell us about yourself. So tell us about yourself. Konyalu imwa ile kiatau sukul, memwachi kikisichin. Itau ile kiatau sukul, kiai form 4, kiai ne. So that is tell us about yourself. That is what tukuchoto chemwae president kole mutai kenyo nyikochigei biik akile amoche ayo kasi imwachi bichoto about yourself. Got kimite development, got imite in kandoinatet kwane nguno am mjumbe nebo Aldai. Mutai kawege kotamache ngecheret ab Aldai ak amache man ngecheret ab Aldai. Awekse kalechi bichoto kawege ako in the first 5 years kikokona nichu my development record osaishenwa ogere kikalechi akaini makwayo ak choto kinye as osaishenwa ondewa 90% 100% akile exceeding expectation nikuibut ilechi bas igen letis bi gilge ngoldae korok ya tugul ngotestai nitok ni. So that is what Felix Koskei meant. So Chematel kokonyo with the notion kole kakomach kobanganech head of public service ako makoi kiyan kobanganech age tugul. Kimuchi kebangange. We are intelligent enough to arrange ourselves. My people are intelligent. I am intelligent enough. All of us are intelligent. So kile Chematel, which I also agree with, kule mamichi ninyu kobanganech. So it's true makoi kobanganech, lakini matke utie kora kile matke kweishe because kanyo chito nyu kobitech. Kanyo chito ako ngalal ko kararanit kosir age. Ngiro maendeleo because makialdo maendeleo. Mutai kakiyai competition with central with other counties. Kegere mutai kanyo investor chuko kigere rani chuko mi Africa Forward Summit. Upkochenge county chetindo infrastructure chekororon, tindo beek, tindo tuguchat tugul, tindo maendeleo. Konyone Nandi nyukwaine for example Nandi. Mami telige investene. So mutai kagi investen in Kiambu kese lagok abano. Makisire chebo Kiambu. Konget chebo kaolin ko tebi kityo koek biikab ine boda ngolin because makitindoi infrastructure nekararan nebo investment. That is the point which we really are saying that ongiro maendeleo chebo our county simutai gonyo an investor go attractive our areas because kitindoi infrastructures chekororon.
Kiger kora mheshimiwa angalala kasarta kot mising kora kolejon karo ke teleni yoton kobaten takeger une ngalekab chamait amun igere nguni kobin ngalekab chamait amun akot tuguk chemwoe biikab murot mwonin nekine mwoe lakini chon kibwat kele mara mwoe fair nomination other places ngomoe fair nomination akoron koib chito en chamait akoron nyokesikuman chichoto kwo through mone kait kasarta nama lazima takeger chamait kinam keger chito.
Yes, now kikemwochi Arap Ruto kelechi he is the party leader. Kelechi chamaitab UDA ko lazima koik transparent. Ako that transparency ko nyalu koranen across keselecteni biik kelion all those processes ko nyalu komite transparency because that transparency kotoreti kora chamait ak kotoret biik chekakowinen eng chamait ko propellen to the next stage because kotko ma independent anan kotko mamong komie biik eng chamait ko akoi koba biik chechang independent ko kakoliochi chamait kakobar chamait ako that can also affect the final so kiko promisenech the president going forward ko ipupugoib biometrics in terms of nomination process. Iman progress makeyae kartasok kechobe kesire nomination kele kakikwei ninye kimi alake kitile kartas kichobe exercise books. The last election ko kikiprinten in ballot papers but this next election komi digital but komite digital kemache digital system koek full proof mat kokerkeit ak nokikyai nomination chebo the first nominations chiko kyai digital chebo Chemitei and the rest ko kyai these other ones ko improve in the system amu gut kometindoi ID ingen the system ko bire picha ID so gut kometindoi ID ko magoi ko pick the photo so lakini kimoche more improvement from there ngebir picha lakini ngeboishe kora biometrics ko identify na kenai kole ane
kile nango mi ID nakime kochokan kidogo ili makocheru picha komie
so lakini magoi konin the next screen igere screen nebo ibir kura magoi konin akoi kopir picha lakini i-identify na kora ko other than picha ina kora biometrics chechuket singonde biometrics chechuk ko manganyun akenai kole ane nikabir kura so kot komami so kot kinde all those parameters koeku an independent system ne full proof ne mutai ko trusteni chi ako got ke investen in that system which I know president nenyanet ko investeni because mache a good mache go leading by example he is leading a country lead by example from his own party. Credible nominations. Yes. So with that credibility, go chap kila kitu go independent, which will be a very good thing. Okay. And I know we are headed there, but that is one thing which we will say it's our minimum requirement as members to mochege nomination process in order.
Okay. Yeah. Kachang maswali mheshimiwa kabatengo acha mwe karo le tinga gero agoni 7 minutes chikago mkagi let eni yoto. So na woni gichoboroindo ingalji bigabe. Kachang maswali kami the criteria you have been using in the renovation of schools in Aldai, Magawal Norton, started a program of paying school fees and also feeding program in Aldai. Is it sustainable and how far have you gone with it? Currently, you are the only elected female MP apart from the county MP in Nandi. Does this show that Nandi community are not yet believing in women leadership? And do you believe Cindy Amuge can be elected in Nandi governor? Chonga maswal chikacha chikabar local kabate mo ginyo rasarta so na wonu boro na so am koral simat kelo gi tungi ko jabi bil inyon this time wrong ke ngal
sawa
ya mo mago ngalega
specifically
ke ngalega alda
yes HB gabalda gitesata gas sekyoga the last mile connectivity is going on renovations of schools ago right now amacha program regure operation on do amatope in Aldaya, there are about 52 schools to Wamatope, quite 13 so far. The remaining by the time nation. Katep chigo letos chip kundo chutak chu get ko chang in your alag. It is the same money kigerke tugula, but it is about usage of that money. Most of it go man the contracts can to your labor based. So I saved on profits. I go buy into the institutions those particular monies. The food program katep chigo letos is it sustainable? I am the third year running and it will continue.
These are the schools in Alena, renovation?
Yes, those are the renovations. Because they were bad. Some of them were disaster. So some of them go the walls were bad, the floor ilikuwa imechipuka and we did all that plus tiling. So yeah, that is the school I built. That one is a new 7 classrooms. Yes, and many other schools. So we are not bad. Okay. We are not bad. We are not bad. We are improving. We are improving. I know. Although we were really bad, we were 22%. We are yeah, you can see the floodlights are being put also. Yeah, the Tang projects yeah, both national projects against NGCDF projects. Bad. In our area rains and our road infrastructure is bad. Like most of the roads you are taking under RMLF in the tarmac now. Yes, I have now converted them to tarmac. When I do that, I'm applying new roads. Yes. Okay. Yes, but my area, the best is tarmac because it rains too much. It rains too much and our soils are not too good.
So what about now
that one was just maintenance. Okay. So the first lamp, I am now, yes. Yes, so I am looking forward. I'm looking forward. In fact, I should be launching any time now. Okay. The first one. Yes. Yes. We are ready. We are ready. Contractor is on site.
Me gina muchi maile iko saying at least ni get all the projects you get maile mai sol dami or to estimate maybe so this teacher ni gina muchi maile at least correct the percentage ni get maile in the first 4 years or new year.
Education.
So many.
Education, yes. Okay. Yes. And that is the most critical and most important because it's an equalizer. So kwa tiam kapsang education my schools. If you look at performance from 2023 all of them upward trajectory. Almost all schools upward trajectory. Yes. I'm really working hard in education. The one near Toma performing very well go on water, but I am improving. Okay. Yeah, so I just got some money, 200 million there, this supplementary. So we are working on that now. Kinde the projects extending the phases to public. But you know water is also devolved. Yeah. So I get to the main structures. So go plugging in the county. I got a style go big. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Marian Kaitanya, MP in Aldai in Nandi County. Kam kasarta noton nebo Dr. Sambu sikonyo yegat Dr. Sambu amun kakiiben 10 minutes. Ko chitab kolenjin agoi wikit nenyone kemagun ki agetugul nemie takekure Mushimo konyo studio kong'olchi meng'ikab aldai ak tuguk alak chemiten tai yon kekure kora amun matatyan koloitu. Inyon Kass TV, iwe Kass Radio, ing'olchi biik en olimbo gaa. Kainenyu ko Shadrack Mutai. Thank you so much.
Over 1900 games brought us here, but history doesn't care about the journey.
The Premier League is the best league in the world.
La Liga is far and beyond the biggest winner.
It only remembers how it ends. You bought it. 8 titles. 1 month of mayhem to decide them all. Stay connected and watch DSTV to catch the football season finale this May. It's on.
Kongoi, tai, sing, boisiet keyai kobusok konyon en Nairobi en kasari nguno kitestai kwanetab kula ole miten icheket kero keterchin ketestai tugul tuget konoton nebo lewenik chekokisir chekosirgei koek birikab kura en koi lewenisietab 2027 chelelach Michetestai michikosirgei kole kinye akanyun chetesetai kosire mutyo in headquarters chebo mara ko chebo counties constituency headquarters kotesetai lakini chukobo kila kijiji kokeskei chontet ongeker kele kakitestai matkong'et chi kong'eta anan ko tie netom keyochin koek chi neo ya nebo kwong'ut kimakochamdaat kimakoyoni chi kong'eta ko ng'eta en piretab kura ng'eta so umion ko ya nebo kwong'ut amache kityo kikwane soet kotesetai kong'eten yono akere chebo tuyot yongiyot en Australia asea Kipronora Bor.
Kongoi Daktari Sambu anasubikia tugul agarab lungat ng'ete studio nebo olimbo Ainab Kenes akasubikia tugul komong agere kakotoi komong radio callers komeche kora sikikochi nafas icheket eng betutab rani komwawechkei koune kiraon ne netos kiyai nena biik simechorgei akobir kura ameche akot tikemi akwani tikibwotwok kasubikia tugul boisionik chetesetai lakini makiutye kora ko ng'alekab opportunities bosto kitur kodam kolen kalenjin kitesyin gereset katumet so kitur kikaketou kikabwa timit atkinye nekibo open maps kimi ako kikakipromisen kora kele tatun keweksei olimbo kebeberta nebo Litein keng'atangatkei ak keng'ololchigei so kitesetai ak programinot apart from keyoe voter registration voter turnout kibwotini kele oye lagokchok tugul ongeborchigei kokero opportunities outside emetab Kenya. Kilen kora kararan emenyo nebo Kenya lakini ongiro kora opportunities outside of Kenya nangom Australia ko America ako eng betutab rani ko kibaibai ketinye notok ko Solomon Tarus ak kepongezani lakwetab Solomon Tarus ikatimche Solomon kijanayat konyor Australia lakini maimukak lakini makiben up inendet kitestai koborye kokin kora lagok angeng'ololi ko mi lakwenyi kotokyingei kwendi olimbo America. Solomon Tarus kakere koitinye toek kabisa eng betutab amut ako kongoi kora kokatikonwa nafas kemwa agenge aeng kechergei ngap area ing'ung uyakiae agenge boibochini kokwanang'ung Solomon biik chebo maendeleo kabisa. Solomon Tarus.
Kongoi Osea. Yamune Osea. Kongoi
Solomon.
Netai ko ngawekun kongoi kabisa amu koitelel kobotech eng boisietab lakwet ne noto nomondoi. Amache alechin kongoi Osea koing'alal nekotiny biikab Saniak. Number 2 kongamwa kongoi biikab Saniak kora chekotelelso committee family ak chitugul. Kwaker boisiet neo ak Osea aker ale chame biik nacham kelen robok kiake semutai kirobokun achi ki nemie semutai keaun akot ngobit boisio kole keyai akot nebo aeng Osea kometo biik kometo wanasiasa boisiet akot na yani ki age tugul nekirekei ak ketoret lakwet sikobit konyor chebo ndegeit ak chebo accommodation koin kwamwa kongoi kabisa biik tugul kobwa toek kobwa choronok chuk chemakoi amentionen sahi kobwa mashabik choronok chuk chukotinyo kabisa akot kemut yani akot arap kilach boiyot chekobwa kabisa ako konyo kosapotenech kimeche kele kongoi ak kaniset nekobo Church of God kanisosiekab AIC ACK Catholic komi tugul nekokakiyai boisiet kokium rabinik Osea koikase kabisa amamwa eng yo sekilen kongoi akelen kongoi kabisa ongimande lagok nacham kemwoe kelen iman Osea katem ng'etet Australia akoi ko oima reviews za safarit aeng nyokwai Ireland sahi nguno kabisa komi sukul koronata katar tatia ako maya yundok anyon Osea kora ongimande lagok yanyor opportunity eng emet age tugul tako kararan ako ko supporteni kabisa